Well, good morning, everybody. How are you this morning? This is Janice with Mary Kay, and I am coming to you live, finishing up our session on basically how to take care of your skin, how to um, do a little bit of makeup. And I am so excited today because this is our last tutorial. I'm going to recap in a minute, but this is our last tutorial, and I'm going to do a little bit of glamour. I'm going to take my time to do it, but just know that it doesn't take this long. I'm just trying to explain as I go. But I did also want to show off my earrings that I won. I want to thank my lovely customers that are supporting my small business with Mary Kay. And it allowed me to win these lovely sparkle earrings. We always have, Mary Kay always has a contest every month, and we can win beautiful jewelry. So I wanted to say thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting my business. And of course, I got to show you my mug of the day. It actually says, oh, I guess I got to turn it around. It actually says Life Survivor, and I thought it was appropriate today because we are all surviving in this pandemic. We are doing the very best that we can, and I'm just so grateful and thankful that I am alive and that I am healthy, that all of my family is healthy, and I'm hoping and praying that yours is as well. So let's get a recap. So on Monday, we did Mary Kay's Time Wise Volume Firm System. It has the cleanser, the lifting serum, your moisturizers, your day moisturizer and your night moisturizer, and your eye cream repair. Plus, it has the facial peel. I love this facial peel because, I mean, you don't have to go to a spa or anything. You can just do it at home. This volume system, it lifts and de-ages you. It makes it look like your skin is going backwards. It looks very young. I'm going to repost in the group my picture with me sitting side by side with my niece who's 20 something, and my skin looked just as good. So I was excited about that, and that's why I absolutely love this Volume Firm product, and that's probably going to be my product for good. Of course, I'll test some other stuff out, but I just absolutely love the way that makes my face feel. And then we did Like Butter on Tuesday, where I showed you how to lay your makeup, and I did that early this morning, so my skin is still looking good. My foundation is still on. And then yesterday we did some contouring, and today we're just going to pull it all together. So I got my mirror here because, I'm blind and I can barely see. So if I look kind of off camera, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at my mirror because I can't see it. I have to have it close. So what I'm going to do now is just really kind of set my foundation a little bit, and I'm using our Mary Kay pressed powder. This is bronze, and I'm just wanted to set my foundation just a little bit. And I do it before I put my glamour items on, and then after to kind of set it some more. But some people don't, but that's just what I do. And I just take my big fluffy powder brush and kind of just go over my face. Just all over, just to kind of give me a set. And I wanted to go over the concealers just a little bit more because those are important. And sometimes you can get confused with what concealer to use. How do I use it? How does it go? It can be confusing. And so I'll just explain just a little bit. We won't go into detail. If you want a little bit more detail, you are always, always welcome to contact me and connect with me so we can get you straight. So the first one I wanted to go over is the under eye corrector. So you know you have the dark circles underneath your eyes. This corrector cancels out the dark. And I don't know if you can see the wand. That's kind of how it looks. And just kind of see, it's just kind of hard to see with my light, but I need to have good light. But this cancels out the darkness under your eyes. So you just want to just tap just a little bit underneath your eye and blend in. Now I usually put my CC cream as my all over concealer for my face. And then I will do the under eye corrector, and then I will do my flesh tone concealer that's closer to my flesh for my other imperfections. I let it dry down just a bit, and then I'll use a sponge to tap in. And then I'll go ahead and put my foundation on, and then I will do a little bit lighter concealer. And I'll just put it right in here just to kind of highlight right in here, just to kind of highlight my face. Because, you know, we are all on Zoom and different things right now, and you don't want to be on that camera looking all dull. So that's kind of what I do. And now we're going to kind of just go over some contouring. Your contour is based on your face. Now, I have a round face, so my contours go right at the temple, underneath the cheeks, and on the jawline to sharpen that up. Now, for somebody that has an oval face, you know, just oval, you know what that is. You just want to kind of contour your cheeks. And, you know, you'll highlight here, and just a little bit here. For someone that has a square, it's pretty much the same as a round, but you want to come in just a little bit more on your temples, under here, and your jawline. And for a heart-shaped face, you want to highlight here, here, and right here under your chin. And for a long face, you're just going to highlight here and here. So I'm going to do my highlights. Yesterday, we used the Mary Kay highlighter. This is Cocoa and Latte. And I'm sorry, the contours, Cocoa and Latte. And then Honey Glaze, and I forget the other one, the Glow, or Honey Glow, or something of that other. The name escapes me. I'm sorry. I'll get it later and put it in the comments. But we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of, contouring. Now, I have a pinched brush that I got from another collection. This is not from the Mary Kay collection, but if you have you could just use a powder brush and pinch if you like. But I'm going to go ahead and use my cinch. Well, I call it a cinch brush. I don't even know what it's really called, but I call it a cinch brush. It's good enough for me, right? So I just want to swipe, and I'm just going to just dust right here a little bit. Just to kind of, contour that, make it a little bit more accommodating to my face. I'm going to do my cheek. I'm going to give you the fish look, so don't laugh at me. And then I'm going to do my jawline. I like to make it real precision on my jawline because I don't want it that thick. And so I'm just going to go down. You want to go down into the chin, but you don't want to do the crust of the chin. Okay, so I kind of did that highlight, that contour. Sometimes when I'm doing a real dramatic look, I use a bronze for powder. It's a few shades darker. So if I'm doing like a really dramatic evening look, I need a little bit darker contour. So I'll use a darker mineral powder to do that. And so that's just kind of a hack that I use. You can, you could try it out however, however which way it works for you. And so I am going to actually, I like to contour my nose too. So I'm going to show y'all how to do that. And I usually use, I got a flat top brush, but it's in the other room and I'm not going to go off camera to get it. But I usually use a flat top eyeshadow brush. But I'm going to show you how I contour my nose area. So you want to go from your end of your eyebrow, and go down your nose. Don't worry if you got too much, because we're going to blend like nobody's business. And I just kind of go down the side of my nose and blend it on into my eyebrow. And again, like I said, don't worry if you think you got too much, because we're going to blend it, and blend it out some more. Okay? But it kind of subtly shapes your nose area. And once I get it all put together, it's going to just look lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so my eyebrows, y'all know early on, how we've been tweezing and plucking and pulling and all that. And so it took me a long time to grow my eyebrows out a bit. So I haven't really cut them or shaped them in a long time. I just try to shape it with my tools, and then when it gets too unruly, then I will go ahead and get them plucked and shaped and all that fun stuff. So what I do is I use Mary Kay's eyebrow pencil. I do have an older one now. Excuse me. Ooh, I need another sip of my coffee. So I do have an older one that I've had for a long time, but this is a brown black. It's a mechanical pencil now. So just so when you're on my website, don't be looking for the brown black actual pencil. Just look for the mechanical one, but you'll still find it. And so what I do is just do some subtle strokes, just little strokes out, just to kind of give me the shape that I want, and just kind of fill in a little bit. And you see I got like straggling hair right in there because it really needs to be plucked. And I'll show y'all how I get rid of, how I camouflage that. And don't worry if you don't get this part perfect, because we're just kind of filling in, And I will be presenting a Brow That Wow tutorial really soon, because I think that's important, because your brows frame your face, and you want your brows to be just looking like bam and pop and gorgeous. So we're going to do a tutorial about that a little later on down the line, maybe next week after. I got to look at my calendar, and then I'll let you guys know. And so what I do after I do that, I go ahead and use Mary Kay's Espresso Chroma Fusion eyeliner. Oh, I got to show off this compact. This compact, I love it. I love it. You can see my fingerprints on it. I apologize, but I was trying to open it. But I love this compact. Look how much it can hold. Oh my God, it can hold so much. I love it. This is the Pro palette, and I am in love with it. And so I use the other end of my eyebrow brush. And this is, okay, it's an eyebrow eyeliner brush. So this part, you know, you're supposed to um, comb out your eyebrows, and this is supposed to use as a liner, but I use it on my brows too. But I just kind of like this one. This is from another set. It brushes out and combs out as well. So either which one you have, just go ahead and use it. So I just kind of fill in where my brow pencil didn't get. And just kind of color it in. And again, you don't have to be that neat with it, because I'm going to show you how to make it look neat in a moment. And just use tiny strokes, tiny strokes. You guys don't worry about messing up, or like, oh my God, my hand is not that steady. It's okay. It is definitely okay. We got you. We got you. Anything that you can do, put on, it can be fixed. Okay. So I'm gonna put that to the side for just a second. Now, I like, for my primer, Mary Kay does have a good eye primer, but I like the cream to powder foundation, and I use a beige 3 cream to powder foundation to clean up my eyes and make them, my eyebrows, and make it look really good. And I use that as my primer. So if you've messed up or you want to just define that brow better, just color underneath, and you see how it's sharpening up. You see how that's sharpened up? Just color underneath it, and then I put the excess as my primer on my eye. Just kind of blend that in, and I'll go and do the other eye while this dries. And that just kind of, that kind of got a dip, so I want to just fix that a little bit. And see how you just go back in and just fix whatever you messed up? So, easy, easy peasy, easy peasy. So I'm gonna do the other one. And blend down. And blend all over, because this is going to act as my primer. Sometimes I just take my pinky, if I want a little bit more of a tip, just take my pinky and do that. And so let's check to make sure that we got everything where our eyebrows are supposed to be. So you want your eyebrow to start right there. You want your arch right there above that iris, and you want it to stop right there at the corner. Okay, so we got that on. We're gonna let that kind of just dry just a second so we can go ahead and put on our eyeshadow. Now I'm just going to create a look. I got some purple on today. I'm just going to create a look and just see. We're just going to play, see what it looks like. That's what I love about my job. We can play in color and makeup and see what pops and what works and what doesn't work, and just create. I feel like I'm Picasso with some makeup here, trying to figure out what colors to use and what's going to be the best and all of that. So if you don't have a brush set, I would definitely recommend getting a good Mary Kay brush set because it makes your makeup lay so well. So I'm going to use, I think I want some subtle purples today. Subtle. And I think this is Frosted Iris or something of that nature. I don't know all the names of the colors just yet. I just love the colors. So I just get what I love and think will look good. You know, with brown eyes, my eyes are brown, so pretty much any color will look good on my brown eyes. If you have blue eyes, you probably want to use, because orange colors complement blue, so you might want to use some colors or shadows that have like an orangey tint to it. For green eyes, to pop, you want to have like some reds, colors with reds in it, just to give you a little. And I'm just going to do something real quick, so I won't keep you long, but I'm going to put a darker shade in the corner, which this is not real dark, but darker shade in the corner. And then I'm going to do a rosy color kind of in my crease and in this corner right here. Like real easy. This is like not hard at all. Not hard at all. Okay, and I like some shimmer. I like a little bit of shimmer on the top of my eyes. So I'm going to do this up here. Kind of frame. And I'm going to blend it all together. If I can find the right utensil. Just kind of blend it all together. And I kind of want some of this, rosy color underneath my eyes. I'm going to kind of carry it down here. And I'm going to just carry that silver in the corners a little bit. I am going to do some black down here, but I wanted to just give this a little bit of extra color, extra pop. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside for a second, and I'm going to kind of finish up my eyes. Now, I have allergies. Uh-oh. And I dropped my eye. Dropped it. Oh, see, anybody can do this. So I have allergies. And so what I found that works best, that helps to keep my eyeliner where it's supposed to be, I use the regular eyeliner, and then I put the waterproof precision over top of it. So I'm just going to get right on that water line in my eyes and just color that. Okay, and I am going to do the top lid, but I don't usually do the crayon on the top lid. Okay, and then I'll do the top lid. When you're doing your top lid, just short strokes out, short strokes out. And like you're coloring in, like you're coloring. And again, like I said, don't worry about making mistakes, because we do have a great eye makeup remover that you just swipe and start again. Okay, see that? Not too bad. Now, I'm an ultimate mascara girl, so I'm going to use some ultimate mascara. We have so many different types of mascaras. I would recommend you go to my website and take the mascara quiz. I may even pop it in the group page so you can know where to go and take the mascara quiz to see what type of mascara is yours, your fave. And when I took the quiz, sure enough, Ultimate came up. And again, we have some great products for the eyes. I'm going to come back and do a session on all about the eyes, so we can really know how to make our eyes pop and look gorgeous. And again, this doesn't take that long. I'm talking while I'm doing it, so it looks like it's taken like forever, but it really actually doesn't take that long. So I'm going to put on a little bit of cheek color, and then I'm going to finish up with some highlights, and then I'm going to finish up, then I'm going to kind of set my makeup again with my finishing powder or pressed powder. And then we actually are done, my beauties. I like to mix mine, so I got a matte foundation. I'm sorry, a matte cheek color blush that I'm going to use. Get it right up there. Right up there. And then I like to do just a little shimmer. Go over it. I like to shimmer sometimes. All right. Okay. So I want to go and do the highlighting just a little bit. And so for, let's see, let me get back here. I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing. For my round face, I highlight here. I do highlight down my nose a little bit and right here, and a little bit more subtle on the cheeks. This is the, whoa, this is the highlighters that I'm using, these two right here. I like to mix them together because I mean, the colors are fine by itself, but for my face, I think it looks better if I mix them. And so I'm going to kind of highlight right here, kind of highlight here, down my nose. And you see how the light is hitting where I highlighted my face? That's kind of where you want to do that. But for an oval face, you do want to highlight here and here. For a square face, here, here, here on your chin. For heart shape, you do just your forehead and your cheek area. For a long face, you just you highlight here and here. But you know what I say? Highlight wherever you want. Whatever makes you feel good. That's what I say. And so I want to put on just a little bit of my finishing powder. I sometimes tend to go a little bit lighter on my finishing powder, and we do have a great translucent too that you can use as your finishing touch. So I'm just going to dust my face. Soften a little bit. Clean up my cheek area. And make that look a little bit more defined. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit of lipstick to set everything off. Now we're gonna do paparazzi pink. I don't want that highlighter. So I am actually going to line my lips with dark chocolate because I want to have just a little bit of a dramatic look with my paparazzi pink. But typically you probably want to do some type of berry to go with it because it's in the pink family. So you kind of want, you probably want to do a berry to go with it, but I want to do a little bit something different. Now your liner, it is used to shape your lips, and then you can even color your lips in so the color can stay, your lipstick color can last a little bit longer. You want to define that bow. And I'm just using short strokes. Short strokes out. And then if you want a point or a tip, just pull this up just a little bit and then put it in here from the top. And it'll give you a little bit of a point. I love that about our liners. And just put your little tip back on. Now some people color in all of their lips, My top lip is darker than my bottom lip, so I just usually tend to color in my bottom lip. And I'm going to go ahead and put my paparazzi pink on. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, that's gorgeous. And I want just a little bit of shimmer and shine, so I'm using Silver Moon. And all of our we have new lip gloss colors for the fall, so I'll do a preview of that coming soon. And I just put this right in the middle and just kind of kiss my lips. And there you have it. This is my look for the day. What do you guys think? You see how the light is just hitting my face, and you see how we didn't do a lot on the eyes, but they still look dramatic. And so you can do this for every day, or you can do a watered down version of this, and I will definitely get a watered down version for you guys so you can see, you know, just real dash out the door look for yourself. So just connect with me on Facebook, Fabulously Flawless, Janice's MK Life, or join us in my private group, Flirty Girl's Guide to Fabulousness, because that's where you get all the juicy details, all of the sales and discounts, and then you have your lovely ladies that you can bounce ideas off of, because whatever stays in that group, says in that group, stays in that group. And so I just want y'all to come and get the most out of your Mary Kay experience. I love training and teaching, so you are going to probably get more information than you actually really need, but I love to sit down and figure out, you know, what's going to be best for you. So all of you go ahead on and go to my Facebook page, my private group, Flirty Girl's Guide to Fabulousness, to get, you know, the specials for today. And until then, stay flawlessly fabulous, and we'll see you next time. Oh, and tomorrow, I'm going to just hang out here for a minute just to answer your questions. So if you have any questions, or if you go to my website at www.marykay.com/J as in John Brantle, Brantle, and you see something and you have questions on it, come on back and join us tomorrow at 11, and we will answer all of those for you. Okay, till tomorrow. Bye.